We made it into Skagway from Juneau last night. We woke up and we were here. They're pretty close by. Now we're getting ready. We just had breakfast at Windjammer and we're about to go do our excursion. We booked this excursion kind of last minute because we originally had rock climbing planned, which would have been really cool on a real rock climbing, but they canceled that. There wasn't that many excursions to choose from for this port. So we picked, it's Chilkoot Trail hiking and rafting. The rafting is not whitewater rafting or anything like that. It seems like it's a really calm raft ride after we do some sort of hike. So we have about 20 minutes to get to the meeting location. So someone needs to hurry up. Last night when we started to leave, we couldn't even feel the ship move because we're still in the inside passage and these two ports are really close by. So I'm gonna come outside here. And here we are. You can see everyone's getting off already. It's not raining today.
Okay, so these are brand new shoes that I got because they're non-slip and I thought that'd be good for Alaska. But I've never worn them before and today we're doing a 2-mile hike and so I'm not sure that that's the best thing for me to have chosen.
So now you hate the shoes.
I hate the shoes. I'd rather have the wet, already broken in shoes.
So tip, don't wear brand new shoes because they're not broken in.
Ugh, this is horrible.
While I'm waiting for someone to put new shoes on, quick shout out to this shower. This shower is the greatest cruise shower I've ever seen. There's the waterfall shower head. It's really spacious in here. It's amazing. I love this bathroom. And I want to do, if we're ever on quantum class, I want to do the Spa Junior Suites. They're so nice.
Don't laugh. Okay, now I'm cold.
Wow, there's snow on the mountain over there.
That's cool.
It looks like different ships that have docked here have painted rocks.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of fun being bundled up for winter when we know it's 100 degrees back in Orlando. It's a nice break from the heat.
Literally in the morning you walk outside and you instantly have sweat on your body and now we're cold.
Freezing.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Skagway Alaska.
Someone just handed us a newspaper.
Women of the Gold Rush. This is cool. This can probably help us find where to eat lunch.
Yeah, after our excursion, we're going to walk around the town a little bit and find somewhere to eat lunch.
Because our excursion ends at 12:15, so it's perfect.
There's so many of these. I don't even know what this would be called.
It's not graffiti.
It's graffiti.
Tagging.
There goes a helicopter, probably going to a glacier or something. They told us yesterday that all the helicopters were grounded.
Yeah.
Because they got in trouble.
I saw some helicopters in the sky yesterday, so I don't know about that.
We have met up with our group. The train is right here. We're not doing the train today though because it's under construction. So now we're getting in the van.
Oh wow.
You got a hiking pole.
Got a stick. We're starting our trek on the Chilkoot Trail.
I think what we're doing is walking to some lookout.
I think we're hiking to the point where we're going to put the raft in the water.
Oh, that would be cool. It's getting pretty steep. This plant apparently has these thorns all over it that will stick into your skin and then you can't get it out. This is cool. So we are hiking to the top and then taking the raft down. Obviously there's a chance that we could see a bear.
Hopefully.
But I don't think we'll be lucky enough for that. Okay, you don't need to duck. I do.
You do.
This is 2 miles, but when you're going constantly up, it's hard.
I agree.
So 2 miles like this is a lot.
Yeah. We just learned that this is a bear claw marking, and whichever bear is the tallest and can make his marking up the highest is top bear, and he gets to stay in the area.
This is taking a while. But it's not a bad thing. It's pretty cool.
I think this is really cool. I honestly thought nothing of this excursion since it was kind of our backup plan. But I think this is so cool and very Alaska.
Yes, and I think back behind there, I'm not sure if that's going to show up, is the river that we're going to be rafting down. Our tour guide just said that there was an avalanche here. And you can see some of the destruction, especially this tree.
And he said you can tell because the rocks look like they're sort of thrown instead of just being, nicely daintily placed.
But look, this is crazy. And then did you see the other half of it? No. Look, it's right here.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. Maybe that's gonna happen to us.
I know, I was about to say, I hope so.
I'm so glad it's not raining right now.
Oh my gosh, me too. Although I think we'd have some nice protection.
That's true. It would have made it a lot harder though.
It's a little steep this way. We're going down now. Here we go.
This tree's crazy because it's being held up by that tree.
The scary part is that there's all these different places where you could lose your balance, and if you do, really, really steep cliff down. So don't lose your balance. This is the first time we've come across like a nice pathway for us to walk on, a nice, beautiful bridge. Okay, our guide just confirmed that this is a bear track. Now just to see the bear. Beavers made that.
Well, we've reached the river. I don't know how much we have left, but this has been a trek.
Yeah, it really has. When they say it's like 2 miles, you think, I can totally do that. But it's like up and down and trekky. It's not trekky. It's like treacherous.
Oh God.
Now we have bear poop.
It's fresh, so touch it and see how warm it is so we know.
No, thank you. Looks like chocolate.
I'm starting to think this is not actually 2 miles and that it was 2 miles to the top of the mountain, because when we got to the top of the mountain, there was a plaque.
Did you read the plaque?
No, but we've been at this forever.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking that the river that we're gonna go down, that's a 2 mile raft ride. And so then this is like 2 miles, but not really. This is like a paw print.
This is very clear.
And look, they kind of keep walking. I want to see the bear.
We made it to our raft.
And now we have to take off our shoes and put on these boots so that we can get in the raft.
Okay, we got all geared up. We're not gonna get wet though.
Yeah.
This river is glacially fed, so this is glacier water, so it's probably pretty cold.
It's really cold, so hopefully no one's going in.
We just got on the raft.
Oh my gosh.
You should feel how cold the water is.
Oh my god. Like imagine the faucet all the way on cold, like in the middle of a snowstorm. That's how cold it is. Right up there, where it's light blue, that's the glacier. Okay, so this is called Dead Man's Corner, and so apparently there was like a cemetery, and it got washed up, and then like this is where all the remnants came. So we just finished up. It was so cool. Now we just have to take our gear off and get back to town.
We made it back to the port area after our bus ride back, and the weather is amazing. The ship is behind me over there somewhere, but the sun is out. I can't believe it.
It's incredible, and I can't wait to go and explore town. We're gonna go get a bite to eat in town, and then maybe go to some of the shops.
We are in the town now. We're going to, what is it called?
Skagway Brewing Company?
The tour guide recommended it. He said it was the best place to eat. But our excursion, I loved it. I think
it felt so like truly Alaskan.
Even though the hiking part was really hard, I thought it was really cool just to like be up in the mountain there.
It was amazing because we were literally in this like rainforest in the middle of Alaska, so it was so cool.
It was a true Alaskan experience.
It was. And even though we didn't see a bear, it was still cool. And we saw bear poop.
And I would recommend that tour.
I would too.
But just be ready for a really long hike. Okay, we made it. This is the Skagway Brewing Company.
It looks so cool and very like authentically Alaskan.
Okay, you got something boring, a club.
Turkey club, side salad.
I got a salmon sandwich. I'm excited for this. Okay, we just finished up our lunch.
It was delicious.
Yeah, and now it's time for a funny story. Something that I can look back on and laugh about. Hopefully. Right before lunch, I flew the drone up, was getting really cool shots. It was really cool because it was all sunny and nice out. And then it said, high wind warning, come back. And so I came back and I grabbed the footage off the SD card, which you probably just saw. And then I went, okay, I'm gonna push this thing to the limits and go even further out. I don't care about the wind warning. I have the footage in case it dies. And I crashed it.
And now we don't have it anymore.
Yeah, it crashed onto the mountain. So there's no way of getting it. It's literally impossible to get. And that really cool footage I got, it's gone forever now. But the footage from the first flight I still have because I transferred the card because I kind of thought this might happen.
So just use your imagination after you see this.
It would have been really cool.
This shot.
So picture this shot, but even cooler than that. That's what it looked like. I'm just more bummed that we don't have it for tomorrow in Sitka. I'll buy a new one.
I roll. Now that it's after lunchtime, we're just exploring around town, popping into a few shops and exploring. This is what I saw from our excursion van, and I needed to come get it.
This is Klondike Doughboy.
Alaska fried bread.
It's like elephant ears. Oh my god.
This is incredible.
I can't believe how big this is.
It's bigger than my face.
It tastes like a cinnamon donut.
It does. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that?
It's insane. This is so cool. And in one of these mountains, there's a drone that's lost and crashed and broke.
This just seems like something that shouldn't exist, but it does.
We made it back onto the ship, and honestly, I'm feeling really tired.
And I've been sleeping this whole time. But I've gotten ready for dinner. We're gonna watch this beautiful fjord, I guess is what you'd call it, as we sail out to Sitka tonight.
I don't think it's called a fjord, but I don't know what it is.
The sound, maybe?
I think it's just a valley. I don't know.
This whole trip,
they've been working on the North Star, which is that little observation thing.
and we keep asking and keep looking in the app to try to get on board, but they keep working on it, so it's not ready for us yet.
But we do see it go up, and they're like testing it. But yeah, so we're gonna have to come back onto a different
Alaska cruise.
No, a quantum class ship to go do that.
Yes.
So for dinner tonight, we are going to try out the Solarium Bistro. We've been here for breakfast, and have we done lunch?
I did a snack at lunch.
We're hoping it's a buffet.
I'm hoping it's a sit down.
I'm hoping it's a buffet and that we can eat outside.
Oh, it smells great in here.
Yeah, it smells like chlorine in here in the pool. It doesn't always smell like chlorine in the indoor pool. Sometimes it's surprising, and
they probably just redid the chemicals.
Anyway, the Windjammer buffet is still closed for dinner.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting for more people to be on board to open that up. So it's a buffet.
It's a buffet. It's Mediterranean, which means there's lots of like hummus and lamb, and I don't know if I'm gonna like a lot of that. So we're gonna go check it out, and if not, pizza.
I actually like how they're doing this with the buffet. Everything is pre-portioned, so you just grab what you want, and you don't have to have someone put it on your plate for you.
And you know what? There were a lot of good things, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I got lemon chicken, zucchini, and I think fries.
Yeah, I got the same fries, same chicken, but I got a Caesar salad.
Boo. Okay, you got some chicken.
Kebab. Yeah, I'm not going to eat any of that, just the chicken.
And baklava. And we have the mountains outside, and it looks super cool. Okay, we finished up our dinner at the Solarium Bistro. Now we're in the regular Solarium, and we're gonna check out the views around here.
You're not talking about the thing. There's a rainbow.
There's a rainbow. That's Carrie's way of saying that there's a rainbow out here. And the sun is out.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
A few days ago, we re-hid the duck over here somewhere. Show where it was, because somebody has taken it. Someone found it.
Right in here, just under these leaves, and it's gone.
It has a new home.
Enjoy your duck.
We're in the solarium now because it's too cold to be out in the open deck.
Even when, like, I have a jacket on in the solarium.
We were essentially climbing one of those mountains.
Yeah, we basically got all the way up to, like, the snow.
We were basically on that mountain.
No, we were 350 feet up.
We found out we climbed 350 feet, which is a lot.
That sounds pretty significant. For a person who's used to flat, I mean, that's a lot.
That's like 2 Hollywood Riptide rockets stacked on top of each other. Probably, yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad I made my last minute shoe change this morning. Because I would not have been able to do that hike in like not worn in shoes that are like slightly too big. That wouldn't have been good.
You could have fallen off the cliff.
And I would have.
Yeah.
And our guide would have made fun of me. And I would have died.
What's worse, being made fun of or dying?
I mean, it's kind of a toss-up, you know?
Yeah. We think we just saw a sea lion.
I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I thought it was just like a couple fish jumping up.
No, that was a sea lion.
Okay, it was a sea lion.
By the way, my sister said that she saw an octopus from the ship last week, and there's no way.
I'm sorry, Lauren.
So, there's no way you saw an octopus. I mean, maybe it's possible, but...
How would you see an octopus? How big is that octopus?
Without photos, I refuse to believe it.
Yeah. Did you tell her? Like, you didn't believe her?
No, I said, oh, okay, yeah.
A bad way of her finding out.
This is the way... She's never going to watch this video. Okay, there's another rainbow. Ooh.
Been there, done that.
I grew up in Florida. I'm not used to these mountains.
No. I grew up in Delaware. I think I looked it up once. It's like the 10th flattest state.
I literally didn't think that we were going to pass mountains like this. I didn't think it was going to be this cool.
I didn't think it was going to be this beautiful and like sunshiny and blue and like the sun is peeking through and hitting the mountains at just the right spots. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I thought Norway would be like this.
Yeah.
But not Alaska. And by the way, I'm so glad we have the solarium where we can watch this without being shivering cold.
Yeah, this cruise ship is where it's at for a cold weather cruise.
We're still out here. It's been a while, but the sun is going down, and now it's time for us to go to the Royal Theater for the first time this cruise.
I can't believe we haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, and we're gonna see the production show, which is called Beautiful Dream.
Okay, we put it together. And you know what? I'm gonna get some pizza. I'm gonna bring it there. Some people bring their cocktails and their beverages in, but we opt for dessert and pizza.
This is actually pretty crowded in here.
It is.
You now have to give you a review of that show. And I don't know if people know this, but you're a theater expert because
I used to do musical theater in high school.
And you performed in a one-man show in a black box theater.
Not a one-man show, but I performed in black box theater. I was Alice in Alice in Wonderland, who she never leaves the stage, but there were other people in the show.
AKA, she was in a one-man show in a black box theater.
But anyway, I think that the tech and the set design was amazing. The performers are also amazing. However, the script that they have been given is not fantastic.
We are now on our way to our final port, which is Sitka. We left Skagway a few hours ago. And then after Sitka, we do have the glacier visit as well. So I guess it's not the final thing.
Yeah, Etiquette Armand Dawes Glacier.
And there's one more thing we have to do.
Oh, our GUSS!
Today is we have to see what our GUSS is.
I hope we have a GUSS. And I want it to be like a whale.
Here he
I
is.
this one all the time.
We've gotten this one a lot. I don't know what it is.
It's a bulldog.
But it has to be Alaskan themed, so...
So it's a sled dog.
This is a sled dog on our amazing blanket that we get to take home.
Good night. See you tomorrow in Sitka.
Coming up in our next video in Sitka, we take a thrilling Zodiac ride to a private cabin and see some wildlife along the way.